Alright, so I just did a video on this model, but I found an easier way to remove this bottom cover without opening it up, without opening the laptop screen. So let me show you that. Okay, same thing like before. We're just going to get our fingernails between the bottom cover and the palm rest, and then I'm going to push on the bottom, just like that. When we get to this point, we're going to pull this piece out, okay, while we're kind of pulling it up. Alright, so just like this. So basically pulling that plastic that way so that the clips detach. Alright, then we're going to work our way down over these sides. Okay, just like this. Okay, and then this part, which was a little tricky last time, make sure you get all the sides up. Basically, you pop the clips up this way. So I'm using my thumb here and pulling this piece up. And then you can pull these side edges up as well. It will unclick, so you'll hear it click. And once you get those clips all undone, you can go ahead and kind of wiggle this and push it this way, and there you go. Alright, I forgot to clean the fan, and that's why I'm opening this up again. So I'm going to clean up the fan real quick, and then we'll just put it back together. But that's basically how you do this, okay? So here you can see it slides into place like that, and it goes back down. Okay, so I'm going to clean the dust out, and I'll be back to show you reassembling or just putting back the cover. But if you already saw my other video where I did the disassembly to replace the hard drive, then you already saw this part. So anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I'm back. So we cleaned out the fan, alright, just as I promised. Okay, fan is all clean now, as you can see. The vent too. Alright, so let's go ahead now and just put the cover back into place. So again, very simple. Just take the cover, slide the front forward. Well, actually, let me show this first. So you slide the front further than the thing, and then you just slide it back into place. Then you can go ahead and drop that down, and then you can go ahead and push all these clips down. Okay, so just like that. Make sure you get all these clips in as well. Clip all the sides in. Make sure you clip all the back in. You can actually see the clips right here. Okay, so make sure those go in. Make sure to clip these corner edges as well. Alright. As you put in the screws, any undone clips will kind of pull themselves into place. And then we'll also open up the laptop to make sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and get these screws back in. We're going to start with the PH0 or JIS0 screws. Alright, and remove the ones from under here. Or I mean, put them back. Okay. There we go. We're done with the PH0 JS0 screwdriver. Let's go ahead and put the CD drive back in. Very simple. Just get it, slide it into place. Alright, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and put back the rest of the screws. Okay, so there were 2 screws underneath these. There's some plastic covers, so we're going to put those 2 screws back before we forget them. Okay. Now that you got those 2 screws back in, we're going to put those bottom covers on. So we get this little side back in first, just like that. And then we swing it down. Make sure to clip this into place, okay? Just like this. Click that in. Alright, and then get that in. There we go. Same thing with the other side. We'll get this little piece in here first, okay? Slide that into place right there. Swing it over. Alright, get this lined up. Get also this piece lined up to get in there, and then click that into place. Alright. Come on, go in. There we go. Alright, there we go. And let's just go ahead and put back all the screws, and we're pretty much done. Hopefully this quicker, more simple video helped you guys. If it did, again, make sure to like, subscribe, share my channel with others so that they can learn how to upgrade, repair, and work on their devices. Helped you save a bunch of money. Again, please consider contributing a little to the channel. Every little bit helps and allows me to continue making these videos for a living. Other than that, you're welcome to stay while I put back the rest of the screws. But that's pretty much all there is to this. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish getting these screws back in. Okay, there's quite a few screws here. Alright, these 3. Don't forget to put the little plastic sticker covers back on as well. Okay. sure the screws are nice and tight. Alright, and of course you want to make sure the fan is spinning and everything. So I already did the clean install of Windows on here. Redid Windows and everything. It boots up just fine now. It's a lot faster than before with the SSD. With the hard drive it was much slower. So, alright. Almost there. Then we'll flip it over and power it up. Okay, last screw. Again, don't forget to put the little plastic covers on it. They don't really do anything, they're more just cosmetic, but it's nice to have it back the way you found it. Okay, get that in and get this in. There we go. Alright, don't forget the battery, of course. Put the back side in first. Swing it down. Oops. Swing it down, click that in, and then don't forget to lock that. Let's flip this over. Okay, let's open it up. Make sure everything in here looks clicked in properly. Everything looks good. Okay, looks good. Alright, let's power it up and make sure everything's good. We didn't remove the BIOS battery or anything from this, so we'll see. Alright, so I just did a clean install on here. So it's actually booting into Windows already. And I don't know if you have your computer, but you saw how fast it was to boot that up. I'll actually do a restart just so you can see the difference. Oh, the keyboard backlight's off, so I put the driver now. You can see right now it's on, off. Oh, you can barely see the light, but alright, so it's on right now. Alright, anyways, I'm going to restart the computer so you can kind of see how much faster it is. So if I restart, okay, so if you have your computer, you can kind of compare the difference of how quick it boots and shuts down. It looks like it's actually taking a little while to restart, but there we go. So Windows 10 did a thing where the restart is actually slower than the shutdown and startup, because when you restart it actually saves all the system files. When you do a shutdown, it actually doesn't. It's more like a kind of like a hibernate thing. So it's not a complete shutdown restart like it used to be. But anyways, there you can see how long it took. I'll also show you if you shut down, it's faster because it doesn't, it's kind of like it stores some of the stuff that was on the RAM or the hard drive kind of thing for the system files. And sometimes if you don't do a restart, it actually keeps like old memory of what was running or what hardware was set up. So sometimes if you do hardware changes, you actually want to do a restart to make sure it starts up right. So here you can see starting it up from a shutdown is a lot faster. Okay, so anyways, that's pretty much all there is to this. Hopefully this much shorter video helped you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, let's drop this spike.